Well, hello, beautiful people. How are we doing today? We are back at it. And guess what? This is the last day. We finally made it of the book, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting by Lynn Grabhorn. And thank you guys all so much for being so dedicated to listening to this. It was so fun doing this. And again, I'm going to continue to make daily content. So don't worry about that at all. Definitely, you guys make sure you do continue to comment down below so that you guys tell me what else you want me to expand upon. And I think even today will be a good time to really just kind of expand upon all the things and, what I learned throughout these. 58 days of going through this. So let's just get through this last final part here. Um, it is your ship, and then we can go into a little bit of a talk here. So let's go ahead and get that set up here, and then we'll talk at the end. So hang on one second. All right, here we go. Let's get the audio going.
Step. It's your play.
Oh,
This
wait,
is
that's
nobody's
not.
show. It's your ship.
There we go.
You can't screw this up. You can't make a mistake or a wrong decision. It's impossible. In fact, you never have made a mistake. You only invited lessons to help you get out of vibrating negatively. Now you know. This whole business of creating our lives by flowing energies of a higher frequency than what we've been living is incredibly new for all of us. It's a gargantuan about face, a momentous new orientation to life. So be gentle with yourself. Take it easy. Play with the energies. Become curious. Laugh more. Smile more. Experiment. See how long you can hold a buzz or how fast you can turn it on. Find out what gives you joy, then do it. Play with your wants. Play with it all. But remember, this is all very, very new. So please, please, please don't get discouraged. We're like toddlers on training wheels, just learning to maneuver in our new world. Everything in that toddler says, get up and go. So it does, again and again and again, no matter how many times the tumbles may come. That's called passion and practice. Practice is what this new way of thinking and being is all about. It has to be. It's too new, too foreign. Right now, this concept is just so many words on paper that may sound enticing, but the proof is in the pudding, and that means practice. Practice flowing the energy, practice flowing it to your wants, or practice just flowing it. Learn to turn it on at will, in any situation, wherever you are, whomever you're with, whatever's happening. You control your life by controlling your reactions to life. So practice. After you get through with your 30 days, design your own new program to keep the interest jacked up. Maybe a week of feeling gratitude, then maybe a week of feeling wonder about everything, or reverence, or awe, or excitement. Then maybe a week of feeling amusement, a week of being enthusiastic, a week of being in love, a week of feeling, God, it's good to be alive, no matter what is happening around you.
Love that.
Practice in the oddball moments while you're sitting on the john, disciplining your children, doing your income tax, holding a board meeting, or working on the production line. What's so new to us is grappling with this seemingly backwards concept that real life is about feeling first and performing second.
Mhm.
That's just utterly backwards to us. Only practice will bring the fruits of that outrageous new concept into being. Yes, life may get bumpier for a time because you've increased your desire, so you've increased your magnetic energies. But with that desire comes genuine life. So learn to feel, good or bad, positive or negative. If a feeling ultimately opens the doors to the treasures of the universe, how bad can it be? If you want it enough, you'll learn to feel it.
Mm.
Then learn to feel good, no matter what. This whole approach has to be conscious, deliberate. Knee-jerk responses have to go out the window. If you want to change the conditions of your life, you have to change your vibrations. So practice until you can change them in a blink. If you're not feeling warm fuzzies, you're either flatlining or feeling tacky. Either way, you're sending out negative vibrations. If you have a problem, talk it out to yourself for 10 or 15 minutes every day. Explore it out loud until you've found out what's troubling you and you've talked it down. Every time you do that, you permanently leave a little more resistance behind until finally you've dumped enough to allow your vibrations and your experience to change. Just remember, the way you think is the way you feel, and the way you feel is the way you vibrate, and the way you vibrate is the way you attract. So if you want it, feel it, feel it, feel it till it's a warm fuzzy. If you can feel it, you can have it. You can have anything you want if you can feel it first. The world can be your oyster. You have only to give your attention to what's coming instead of what's not here. Once you are comfortable doing that, by the powers that be and the power you are, you will begin to live the life you came here to live. You will be fulfilling your reason for being. It's all energy. That's all this world and universe are. You can either be its master or its victim. By learning to control the tenor and flow of your electromagnetic energy, you are learning to take control of your own destiny, steering your ship wherever you desire. When storms come, you know what created them and what to do. You are in absolute control, headed toward reaping the sumptuous rewards of a life that is, to the fullest extent of its possibilities, at long last, being lived.
Mhm. All right, you guys.
Appendix.
There we go. We are done officially. I don't know if you guys want to listen to the appendix, but you can comment down below if that is the case. But wow, what a ride, you guys! I just to know, I've learned so much along this journey, and definitely you guys comment down below to tell me, um, what you guys have enjoyed the most. And I think even for me now, going back and re-practicing this, and again, I mean, I've heard this a couple of times, and there was some things in there that I'm like, I don't remember that last time. And but now it's like getting it all and just being fresh, and just constantly being reminded. And just so you guys know, and just like what she's saying, like, this is, if this is your first time doing this, be gentle with yourself. All right, everything is good as long as you stay the course, meaning not to get discouraged enough to quit. Right, it's the matter of like you keep still showing up and understand that this work is at its best, and when you really know that you're committed to this work is when you can do it when things are not going well. And that is really the key, because so many people, including myself, you know what I mean, but I've come back. So, you know um it's not forever. But there are some people that have just said, hey, I refuse to do this work doesn't work, da da da, whatever, and then they go about their life, and guess what, they get to be right. Right? Because that is the thing. When you're out here doing all of this work, and the minute you start saying, "Oh, this doesn't work anymore," well, great. You know what? You're creating that just as much as you're creating, and if it does work. So the key is not to give up on it, to know that it's always working, and you just want to use it to your benefit. Because just as much as you think it's not working, when it is always working, you control all of that. because it's your reality, it's your simulation, if you want to look at it from that standpoint. And I've just over the years come to terms with that and understanding it. And so, for me, it's just always to want to check in with my emotional guidance system and knowing, am I vibrating at a low vibration, or am I vibrating at a high vibration? And I'm going to do a whole video on this, I think, just to kind of really, explain things in a way, because I know it can be a little confusing. And the whole point is to just let you know, if anything, that everything that you're going through is okay. And it's all part of the process. It's all part of, you know, um, you getting to where you want to go. And sometimes it's going to feel counterproductive, and that's just okay. And that's why having these videos that you could just always go back to and listen is so important, because that's where the change really starts to occur. And I recommend, yes, going back and listen to these things again, because especially as you start to grow as an individual, things around you start to change. And, this is also very important, because what you focus on expands. So when you're, sitting around and you're not doing this work, that's expanding. You're getting more reasons to find distractions. But when you're doing this work, then you can dive deep into it. And then next thing you know, this becomes your default. And either way, it's fine. It's just, what are the results that you're looking for, right? Because that's really what it comes down to. You base everything off of whether something is working or not based on the results that you're getting from how you're approaching something. And so for those people that I know that were committed to listening to every day, this, you guys want something different. Something wasn't working in your life, and that's what drew you to this. And so in order to stay that course, you got to be honest with yourself, and know that it doesn't matter, nobody's perfect, but at the same time, this is why you want to start doing things different. You want to look at your life and start doing things different, especially knowing that these things that you've been dealing with in the past can be perceived as negative in the past. You just look at them different. They don't have to look the same, and you have to expect them to come. That's really what she's talking about in this in all of this. It's just how you are going to look at it, right? So if you guys are somebody who plays video games, or played video games in the past, you're going to have to face your boss. There's no getting around the boss. You got to get the boss to level up. So, these are all important things. And like I said, I hope you guys have really, really enjoyed this, because I sure have. And I'm continuing to learn. Let's continue to do that 30-day challenge. I am going to come back again tomorrow, do some more videos, so we can actually just focus on me talking. So definitely, if you guys aren't commenting down below, please do so. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about in this next video. And then I'm thinking about doing another book. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Let me know if that's also the case, or if you guys just want me to just give you some content and continue to do what I was doing in the past. I want to make this channel for you guys and make sure that people are liking everything that they see. So the feedback is very important. So I really do appreciate that, and love all of the support, and continue to make those comments so that I know that we can make this channel a better place for everybody. So if you haven't already, make sure that you hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, so that way you don't miss any of this great content. Share it with people, because that also helps too. And it definitely helps with the algorithm. And until next time, you guys make it a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.